Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. The United States operates some of the most adaptive and versatile helicopters on the face of the planet. With a multi-million-dollar price tag, these helicopters prove their worth by showcasing remarkable capabilities and airworthiness during military operations. In today's feature, let us explore a few of the most powerful attack helicopters operated by the U.S. The AH64 Apache helicopter was initially developed by Hughes Helicopters for the U.S. Army. With the prototype having its first flight in 1975. After purchasing the company in 1984, McDonnell Douglas continued further development and production and subsequently merged with Boeing in 1997. To date, more than 500 Apaches have been delivered worldwide. The total time spent by all the U.S. Army Apaches accounts for 4.8 million flight hours, out of which 1.3 million are in combat. This highly maneuverable and heavily armed combat-proven aircraft is the backbone of the U.S. Army's all-weather ground support capability. Despite having a service ceiling of 20,000 feet and a top speed of 227 miles per hour, this amazing vehicle isn't limited to low-level activities. Pilots can rely on the Apache's nimble mobility, capable of plus 3.5 G to negative 0.5 G maneuvers, if they can find themselves in a challenging scenario. Equipped with two General Electric T700 turbo shafts producing a combined output of approximately 2,000 horsepower. The Apache can operate at a cruise speed of 182 miles per hour, while utilizing its array of weapons, such as the M230 chain gun, firing 30mm explosive-tipped rounds capable of penetrating light armor vehicles at ranges of approximately 4,300 feet. The side loader system enables soldiers to quickly load 11-round strips of bulk ammo into the gun system to maintain its combat readiness. Before rounds are loaded, the gun requires to be checked for other rounds inside, which prevents accidental discharges from occurring due to gaps between the rounds. The side loader is an electrical and completely automated piece of equipment, allowing to move the rounds up and down. 3 soldiers with ground support gear are required to load the side loader unit situated in the helicopter's right forward avionics bay. Once the aircraft reaches ammunition capacity, a magazine full indicator will notify the armaments personnel the aircraft is loaded. Then, the rounds are lowered to the gun, and the first gun is chambered to be ready to fire when the aircraft takes off. When heavy maintenance calls, the Apache may be airlifted to the maintenance facility using military cargo aircraft, such as the C-5 Galaxy, for example. The process involves folding the rotors of the helicopter and loading them into the cargo aircraft using its rear ramp. During their offloading, the straps keeping the helicopters in a safe position are released to take the helicopter out under strict supervision of the ground crew. While routine maintenance is performed every 25 to 50 flight hours and involves leak checks, fluid and rotor blade checks, or any wear and tear of the components on the spot, a rather intense phase maintenance takes place every 500 hours. It involves a relatively higher cost and a longer time period, and might include dismantling the entire aircraft, inspecting and repairing structure and components, and building them up again. Upon completion, the helicopter conducts test flight checks by hovering over the flight apron. This is done to check the various systems of the aircraft and make sure the rotor blades are properly balanced and weighted effectively for the smooth and efficient functioning of the rotor system. Considering the versatility of the Apache, the helicopter can also operate at sea with the ability of taking off and landing from several U.S. Navy vessels. While the majority of helicopters can't operate at sea, the Apache utilizes its fire control radar when working with U.S. Navy transport craft and aircraft carriers. Additionally, during night landings, it is also equipped with a night vision system that makes it feasible to operate in the dark. The aircraft's ability to operate at sea makes it irreplaceable for both the Army and Navy, as it can be transported and used in practically any environment. It also aids in the support of maritime security operations to allies and partners, and to preserve freedom of commercial business and navigation within the region. When it comes to operations at sea, a competitor to the AH64 Apache is the Bell AH-1Z Viper helicopter, operated by the U.S. Marines. It was developed in the 1990s and 2000s as part of the U.S. Marine Corps' H-1 improvement program. Equipped with two General Electric T700 GE 401C turboshaft engines of 1,800 horsepower each. The helicopter carries anti-armor and air-to-air missiles intended to operate and destroy targets in the most extreme environments. The AH-1Z can be armed with up to 8 Hellfire missiles, 2 AIM-9 Sidewinder air-to-air missiles, 270mm rocket pods, and a nose-mounted 20mm gun. With the gun in a fixed forward position, the pilot can aim by maneuvering the helicopter. Either crew member can slave the turret to the Hell-mounted sight and aim the gun by looking at the target. Being fully capable of operating at sea, the AH-1Z can land and refuel with virtually any ship operating in the US fleet, which means it can significantly contribute to any operation at sea. This allows it to enter the maritime control domain with its machine gun, Hellfires, or rockets equipped with a laser seeker. The Hellfire missiles have a sizable capability for ground attack, which has been used throughout land wars, as well as an impressive capability to strike sea surface targets. In short, the onboard weapons for the AH-1Z provide a wide range of mission mixes which the aircraft can perform. When the AH-1Z is not in active service, it can also be accommodated on a few US Navy vessels. For this, the propellers of the helicopter are safely secured on the flight deck of the ship by the vessel's sailors and Marines. To protect the rotor blades from external natural factors, composite material covers are used with elastic straps and fixing straps, equipped with fast grip loops or case locks. With the advanced technology and engineering ideas showcased, these flying monsters are by far the best in their class, ensuring an airborne edge to the military operations they are engaged in, whether on land or at sea. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.